Ceremonia is incorporated as a nonprofit 501(a)(8) entheogenic church in Colorado. Within the Ceremonia religion, we believe in the concept of the God Immanent and God Transcendent, which in nearly every spiritual tradition has different names. In Hinduism, it's Atman and Brahman. In Christianity, it's the Holy Spirit and God, or Jesus. And in Buddhism, there is this concept of immanence and transcendence. What we believe is that there are layers of the ego that are built up through the psychological development from being a child seeking safety, and certain developmental traumas or even blunt traumas that we have can really solidify and ground those layers of ego. And it's through the act of letting go and surrender to allow for what is and being present with all that is here that we're able to peel back those layers of ego and allow this higher self with a capital S to shine forth. Now, in our religion, we have two really fundamental concepts. One is that psychotherapy has a place in the religion as a tool, a mechanism for us to work with those energies and through the process of letting go. One of the foundational works that we lean on is Internal Family Systems, and another is The Map of Consciousness by David Hawkins. The second piece that is integral to our religion is the work with sacraments, psychedelic sacraments. So we have various sacraments that we work with, MDMA, psilocybin, ayahuasca, and LSD, that follow this arc of transformation that we've crafted through great experience. And each sacrament has a different purpose, right? But all are holy and important to our religion. MDMA, for example, allows us the feeling of joy, gives us a feeling of greater joy, connectedness, euphoria, love. And this can be extremely valuable in helping us overcome some of those layers that are really tempered by fear or anger or shame. And it's also been proven to be particularly good at PTSD treatment, which is an extraordinary form of those protective mechanisms. Psilocybin mushrooms have been around for thousands, maybe tens of thousands of years. And there are even anthropological theories that the genesis of Homo sapiens and the creation of the world's great religions actually came from communion with the sacrament. Ayahuasca is a sacrament that is passed down through indigenous tribes for thousands of years, coming from a combination of chacruna leaves and the ayahuasca vine. And its molecule DMT, sometimes referred to as the spirit molecule or the God molecule, is something that can really triggers these sort of transpersonal states. And because ayahuasca has such a rich tradition and shamanic tradition behind it, it tends to pair very well with shadow work, which is why it's integral to our Heal retreat. Then finally, LSD is another synthetic substance coming from the plant ergot, which is a wheat or grain. And LSD provides about a 12-hour psychedelic experience that is extremely important to us because we believe that it has that synthesis of the cognitive powers of the mind while being in the transpersonal state. So whereas something like ayahuasca tends to be really ego dissolving, the LSD allows us to really befriend our ego and leverage that and harness the powers of the mind to then create, which is why it's part of the manifest journey. And so this arc of transformation and the sacraments that we use are all representations of our beliefs in the Ceremonia Church. For more information, please go to ceremoniacircle.org about beliefs, and you can find out plenty more about our statement of beliefs and the sacraments that we work with.